Okay, so let's run through this one a little bit easier. So as I run through it, I sometimes use a highlighter and I think about, okay, what are the important things? This says something about before tax and $798.50 after tax. So there's two different values going on here. She wants to start saving for early retirement. She immediately begins to open up an RSP and begins to contribute 10% of her pre-tax income off every check. So that's twice a month. How much money will she contribute after each paycheck? So on each paycheck, it'll be 10% of her pre-tax one. So we're looking at 10% of, so I'm going to grab my pen here. Whoops, come on. 10% of 833.50. 10% is a decimal, 0.10. Of means times 833.50. And so that equals, whoops, I need a little more room next time, $83.35. So contributes $83.35 per check, or per pay. How's that? Per pay. So those are automatically come out on the first of every month. How much will her monthly contributions? If she saves 10% from both paychecks, well, she's just doing this twice a month. So we're going to say, so it's twice a month. So we're going to have 2 times this 83.35 equals 166.70. Okay, will contribute 166.70. Okay, that's her regular payments. Alright, now how much will she have after 30 years if she never increases her regular payments and her RSP averages at an interest rate of 6% per annum compounded monthly? Okay, compounded monthly. So the things I need to do from before are, remember, how much is she going to have? That's the total of final amount, that's unknown. That's her regular payments. Her regular payments are 166.70. What else do I need to know? Interest rate is a decimal, 0.067 divided by the number of compounding periods per year divided by 12. So 0.067 divided by 12. Gotta grab my calculator here. 0.067 divided by 12 is, it says 5.583 times 10 to the negative 3 on mine. That means that the decimal's in the wrong place. 0.0058. Keep an extra one. It said 5.83. It said 5.83 times 10 to the negative 3 on mine, or some of them will say 5.83e negative 0.3 on your calculator. It just means the decimal place is in the wrong place. It's called scientific notation. It belongs 3 spaces to the left. Negative means left, so it's here. And n is equal to number of years, 30 years, times the number of compounding periods per year, which is 12. So 30 times 12. 360. Okay, now I need a formula. I had a couple different formulas, but if I want A, I'm going to use the one that starts with A, because that's the one I want. R bracket 1 plus I, in brackets the n minus 1, close the bracket all over I, and then I just substitute, because I've done all the work over here already to make my life easier on the right hand side here. So instead of R, I've got 166.70 big bracket 1 plus 0.00583, close the brackets, to the power of 360 minus 1, close the bracket, all over 0.00583. Okay, equals, now if you want to do it on the Excel, let's try that. Okay, so we can do all the top and then the bottom separately if you like. So the top, I'm going to put in here the answer equals, and you can do it all together if you want, 166.70 times, if there's no operation, put the times in. Now I got 2 sets of brackets to open up, 1 plus 0.00583, close the bracket, to the power of, is that little hat, shift 6, to the power of 360, minus 1, close the bracket, so that's the top. The bottom was equal, was just 0.00583, and then we can do the answer if you want, equals, click on whatever that is, divided by whatever that is, and we get $203,208.70. So then you could do a final statement there for she will have $203,208.70 when she retires.